Hi everyone, my name is Caleb Magnus and I am recording this video as part of my EDIT 5340 course at Texas A&M International University. The course is Emerging Technologies, Teaching Models, and Learning Environments. The purpose of this video is to walk through one of two emerging technologies that we're exploring that I've chosen to explore. As you can see on the screen, I am exploring Code.org. Code.org is a nonprofit website that is designed to provide computer science courses that teach elementary through high school students the basics of coding so that they can kind of build that foundational uh, ability in the subject. I'm already logged in. Code.org is something I use very often. You can see I've actually got 3 sections. I do the GT pullouts in my district, and so I've got a first and second grade group, a third and fourth grade group, and then a fifth grade group, and they're all working through different courses in Code.org. There's various login ways for you. I use Google because we're a Google district, but there's also the ability to log in with Microsoft or log in through Facebook, or even just if you wanted to use a set up an email and password, you can do it that way as well if you don't have either of those. It's completely free, which is a wonderful thing. We'll kind of go through the course catalog here, so I'll let you guys know a little bit more about it. So again, all of my kids are in the CS fundamentals, the computer science fundamentals. That's for K through 5. We have the CS discoveries 6 through 10, and then 9 through 10 the CS principles. They have that CSAs coming out soon, and then they have some additional ones down at the bottom. Looking at the CS fundamentals, I'll show you the learn more just in case you want to learn more about it, but you can peruse this at your leisure if you decide to come through this. But we will go back to the CS fundamentals, and I want to show you the courses. We've got a course for kindergarten first, second, third, fourth, fifth. My first and second graders use the second grade course C. My third and fourth graders use course E, and my fifth graders use course F. For the purpose of this video, kind of showcasing me using the product, we're going to go to the course C. It's designed for second graders, so it's going to obviously be very easy for us adults. So moving through it, we have digital citizenship. If this is an unplugged activity, the thing I really like about Code.org is that not every time you're talking about coding or talking about something computer science related, do you need to be on the computer. So we have a couple of these unplugged lessons which allow them to take a break from technology for that day. And this one is made by Conscience Education, which was great. They do a lot of digital citizenship that's really good. Then we broke into sequencing, goes all the way down through these different lessons. I've completed a number of these with the students so that they can understand how they work. And then there's been another one with the big event, Flappy Bird Games. It gets down to a mini project, and then eventually we get down to the end of course project. We haven't gotten there yet, but we've made decent headway through the course so far. I will explore one of the levels here early on. We'll explore this lesson 5 for you, just to show you. And go ahead and delete that code so that we get that out of the way to look at. So this is what the kids will see. Again, this is designed for a second grader, so this is a difficulty level that's appropriate for them. You as an instructor or teacher helping or learning this for the first time is going to be very easy for you. We know that we need to get the get the bird to the pig, and we got to use the process. This is the first level that they had a limited amount of blocks to work with, and so we know that the bird's going to move forward first. Snap that in, just like Legos. It is going to turn to the right. It's going to move forward. Going to turn to the left, and it's going to move forward one more time. Hit run to run your code. You can see the process. He goes. Got the pig. Way to go. It tells me I wrote 5 lines of code, my total lines of code. I hit continue, and it moves me to the next level. Looking at something a little bit harder, just to walk you guys through as the levels get a little bit deeper and they get tougher. So we're learning about loops. And so we can go to, let's do 7, learning about loops. Again, delete my thing. I know that BB-8, I like the interaction with Star Wars characters or others. There's Frozen. There's been lots of characters. Angry Birds was just on there. I know BB-8 needs to move forward. Then I know he needs to turn right. And excuse me, he needs to turn right. Then we're going to repeat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We're going to put that in our repeat block because that's our loop. And we hit run. And there you go. He has completed that puzzle. I can keep playing, or I can continue to advance to the next. So this is a great program. I really enjoyed Code.org. I find it to be very beneficial. It helps me teach the students. I can link with Google Classroom, so I can push things to the kids when I need to tell them, hey, go log in here, complete this lesson, things like that. Anytime I add a kid, I just refresh, and then it all syncs up together. If I had to point to any specific things to it, I would say that the pros, it's free. It has a pretty robust course catalog. The teacher lessons, which I don't know if I actually explored. Let me go back and we'll go ahead and we'll click on this again. We'll do 3rd and 4th grade this time. I'll click on the view lesson plan here. And it pulls up a lesson plan for me as a teacher to use. I print these out all the time and just almost verbatim go through them. I make some tweaks and changes as I've gotten more comfortable with it. But if you're teaching this for the first time, this gives you a breakdown of how long you're talking about things, bridging activities, main activity, how long that should take, and the wrap up. All of these things for you. You can print them. You can print any handouts that need for the students. There's vocab. This goes beyond just coding. It's teaching computer science fundamentals, but it's also applicable with math. It's applicable with science. It's applicable with English and language arts. It's applicable with so many things. And I just truly feel like Code.org is one of the best things out there. If I had to point to maybe some potential negatives, it's that sometimes I feel like it may be too easy for some of my students, but sometimes I feel like it's too hard for some of my students. The difficulty level fluctuates a lot, and depending on what the kids are into, sometimes it's not there for them. That being said, I think that's probably the only negative or constructive piece I would have is maybe a little bit more tweaking with the difficulty level to narrow in on the students. But being free and being available for you as an educator to use with kids, 100% behind Code.org. I really enjoy it. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and then always feel free to reach out to me as a person if you had more questions about using this program or how it could work in a classroom. Thank you.